Yo, what's good, man? Shakur Stevenson, over the past weekend, he got done with his fight with Robson Concecaio, and he looked it real good. He looked it great, man. In my opinion, he was actually walking down Robson Concecaio. That really surprised me. I thought he pressed the action a little bit, but he was on the front foot the whole night. He got touched a little bit more than usual, but that's how it is when you're trying to, take your opponent's head off and going for the knockout. I really like what I seen from Shakur. You know, I don't know what everybody's talking about with this boring fighter stuff or whatever, and I agree knockouts sell more, but Shakur Stevenson, he looked it real exciting, pressing the action against Robson. And he was a little safe towards the end of the fight, when he seen he couldn't get him out of there. But he was aggressive. And I feel like I feel like he's exciting, because he's one of the best in the game all around. But after the fight, you know, they baited him up with the question. There's only one champion at 135 because Shakur Stevenson missed weight, and he announced that he was going up to 135 after the fight or whatever. So they asked him about the title shot, and he said, "We can run it." He said he ready to fight Devin Haney at the Cambosis. He ain't avoiding no smoke. And I'm paying attention to this situation because both of these guys, they don't avoid smoke. And, if you would have asked me a year or two ago, I thought these two probably would be talking about fighting at, welterweight or 140 or something like that. This fight can happen quick. This fight can happen before the end of next year. You know what I'm saying? And it's real interesting. Devin Haney, he's not as aggressive in the media as he is when other people say his name. Not saying that he's ducking Shakur Stevenson because he just got the belt. Shakur Stevenson just got done with the fight. And Shakur Stevenson, he doesn't really have that access when champions move up one weight division and get mandatory title shots. Maybe because he lost his belts on the scale when he missed weight by 1.6 pounds. But, you know, I like what I see. Both of these two guys are very dominant. You know, they have a very chance of beating everyone else. And Shakur Stevenson, he said he don't mind. We can get straight to the smoke right soon as Devin Haney is free. And Bill Haney, he's made his rounds. He said that they're gonna make that fight uh when the time is right or whatever. So it doesn't sound like it's gonna be next. And Devin Haney, it's starting to build up a little bit because Keyshawn Davis, he was talking shit on Shakur Stevenson's behalf, and Devin Haney was back and forth with him on Twitter, you know, but he hasn't really talked much shit to Shakur. And we have to see what's what. And I just don't feel like Haney avoids smoke. And there's a chance that this fight can happen much sooner than we originally thought. And that's a great thing for boxing.